Tariff, electricity utilization cost. The energy how much consumed is calculated via the energy meters. There are two types of energy meters. One is analog energy meter and another one is digital energy meters that will record how much kilowatt hour we are using that electricity. Tariff, the rate at which the energy is supplied to a consumer is known as tariff. Tariffs or energy rates are different methods of charging the consumers for the consumption of electricity. It is desirable to charge the consumer according to the maximum demand and the energy consumed. The cost of generation of electrical energy consists of fixed cost and running cost. The total cost of generation has to be recovered from the consumers. Like other commodities, electrical energy is also sold at such a rate so that it not only returns the cost but also earns reasonable profit. Objective of the tariff. A net returns or the total capital investment must be ensured. Recovery of the cost of materials, equipment, billing and collection cost as for miscellaneous services. The recovery of the cost of capital investment in generating equipment, transmission and distribution system. A recovery of the cost of operation, suppliers and maintenance of the equipment. The general tariff equation is Z is equal to A into X plus B into Y plus C, where Z is the total amount of bill for the period. X indicates maximum demand in kilowatt, where Y indicates energy consumed in kilowatt hour during the billing period. A equal to rate per kilowatt of maximum demand, where B is equal to energy per rate kilowatt hour. C is equal to constant amount charged to the consumer during each billing period, even if the consumer not use energy but a consumer that remains connected to the line. Now we are going to discuss about different types of tariff. First one is a single part tariff, second two part tariff, third three part tariff, the final one is flat demand rate. Single part tariff. Single part tariff is based only on the energy consumption. There is a fixed rate per unit of energy consumed. It is a simple or uniform tariff. Here the price charged per unit is constant. The consumption of electrical energy at the consumer's terminals is recorded by the means of an energy meter. This is normally used in a housing energy calculation purpose. Two-part tariff. Two-part tariff is based on the energy consumption and a component linked to a maximum demand that may be in kilowatt amps or megawatt amps. In two-part tariff, the total charges are split into two components, that is, one is fixed charge which depends on the maximum demand of the consumer. Second one, running cost, which depends on the number of units consumed by the consumer. Thus, the consumer is charged at a certain amount per kilowatt of maximum demand plus a certain amount per kilowatt hour of energy consumed. This type of tariff is mostly applicable to the industry who have appreciable maximum demand. The formula for two-part tariff is total charge equal to B into kilowatt plus C into kilowatt hour, where B is equal to charge per kilowatt of maximum demand, where C is equal to charge per kilowatt hour of energy consumed. Three-part tariff. Three-part tariff will be same as the general equation. Three-part tariff, when the total charge to be made from the consumer is split into three parts, that is fixed charge, semi-fixed charge and running charge. It is known as three-part tariff. This type of tariff is generally applied to big consumers. Total charge is equal to A plus B into kilowatt plus C into kilowatt hour, where A is equal to fixed cost which include interest, depreciation on the cost of secondary distribution and labor cost of collecting revenues. B is equal to charge per kilowatt of maximum demand, where C is equal to charge per kilowatt hour of energy consumed. Last type of tariff is a flat demand rate. Flat demand rate, the bill depends only on the maximum demand irrespective of the amount of energy consumed. It is based on the consumer's installation of energy consuming device, which is generally denoted by kilowatt per month or per year. The flat demand rate and be expressed as a z is equal to a into x, or straight meter rate, it is expressed as z is equal to b into y. Here the charge per unit is constant. The charges depends on the energy used. The tariff used for residential or commercial consumers.